On today's menu, you can rise and shine with this golden delicious recipe. Chili pineapple, fried rice. Lei ho ma, that's us going in Cantonese. I'm Yeung from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. This recipe is incredibly beautiful and it's absolutely delicious. You're in for a real treat. But first, a big thank you to today's episode sponsor, Shopify, which I'll mention in a little bit. As always, let's get started with the recipe first. For today's recipe, we're going to be using the pineapple as the actual serving bowl. One of the ways you can tell if it's ripe, sweet, and ready is if you pull on the top leaves here, it should come right out. Another way is just by looking at the actual pineapple, it should look nice and golden. Now, if you put it in the fridge, once it's golden, it will extend the life a little bit by a few days. Slice the ripe pineapple in half. Score the inside of the pineapple to help with scooping out the meat. Carefully scoop out the pineapple meat, keeping the shell intact. Use the spoon to scrape out the pineapple meat, creating a beautiful pineapple bowl. Set the pineapple meat and the juices aside. Repeat with the other half of the pineapple. Place the pineapple bowls onto a baking tray. Broil in the oven for 3 to 4 minutes. Right, so broiling the pineapple bowls right now without the rice in it will really help caramelize those sugars and add this delicious layer of flavor. But of course, after we put the fried rice in the pineapple bowls, we can always bake it again just so that we can serve everything warm. Remove the core from the pineapple and chop the meat into bite-sized pieces. You can add the pineapple core to delicious smoothies. Pat dry about 75 grams of extra firm tofu with a paper towel. Slice the tofu into small cubes. Half a red onion, finely chopped. Two pieces of garlic, finely chopped. Finely chop a small piece of ginger. So this episode is a bit of a companion video to one of the new recipes in the new third cookbook, Young Man Cooking. In that cookbook, it calls for jasmine rice. I just so happen to have basmati rice on hand right now. The important thing is not really what kind of rice you're using, but more so you're using leftover rice. What's important about it is that when you pre-cook the rice and leave it in the refrigerator overnight, it takes away a lot of that moisture, making the rice more ideal for fried rice. In the cookbook, it says all of these ingredients are good for 2 portions. However, for today, I'm just gonna make enough for myself. Non-stick pan, medium heat, 1/4 cup peanuts. Toast the peanuts for 2 to 3 minutes. Set aside. This episode is a bit of a companion video to one of the new recipes found in our brand new third cookbook, simply titled Young Man Cooking. You can check out this book, take a sneak peek inside over at the Young Man Cooking online shop, which is so exciting that Shopify is today's episode sponsor. Shopify is an incredibly user-friendly, all-in-one commerce platform that anyone can start to build an online business with, regardless of technical ability or website building experience. Unlike online marketplaces, Shopify empowers entrepreneurs with a beautiful platform and tools to sell online, in person, and on all major social platforms. Our very own Young Man Cooking online shop has been powered by Shopify for quite some time now, and what started as a small space to sell a single cookbook grew into a shop now offering 3 cookbooks, Young Man Cooking merch, and even a plant-based sushi masterclass. We are so thrilled to partner with Shopify, not only because they power millions of merchants across the globe, they have created and empowered an entire generation of entrepreneurs with their robust e-commerce platform with seamless product integrations, visually beautiful modern-looking storefronts, all within a user-friendly interface. There's also a Shopify Experts offering so that you can have more advanced tweaks made on the site, which leaves me with a lot more time cooking and filming than to figure out how to code. A little while ago, I participated in an interview with Shopify to talk about my personal entrepreneurial journey, and if you're curious about that, I'll leave a link to that article in the description box below for you to check out after this episode. To explore more about Shopify, you can visit shopify.com/youngmancooking or check out that link in the description box below. 1.5 tablespoons chili oil. And of course, the chili aspect in this recipe comes from the amazing, smoky, a little bit spicy chili oil I made in a previous episode. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out, make this really easily at home. Half of the red onions. Saute for 3 to 4 minutes. Half of the garlic and ginger. Half of the tofu. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Half cup cooked rice. Add half of the pineapple pieces. 1 teaspoon curry powder. About 2 teaspoons soy sauce. Half teaspoon dark soy sauce. Splash of toasted sesame oil. An optional dash of cayenne pepper. Add about a tablespoon of the pineapple juice. Saute for 3 to 4 minutes. Remember, there's enough ingredients in this recipe to make 2 portions, but in this episode, we're only making 1. Sprinkle on half of the toasted peanuts. Give the pan a good mix, and it's done. Pineapple bowl. Plate generously. You may need to use a spoon to pat down the rice so that you can fit more. Sprinkle on some freshly chopped cilantro. You can now enjoy this beautiful fried rice with absolute confidence. This recipe here is a real treat. Wow, you get that explosion of salty, sweet, spicy, all in that one bite. This dish visually is just stunning. It will definitely wow your guests. And there's definitely nothing more legit than seeing these huge chunks of hand-chopped pineapple pieces. The rice gets this delicious salty flavor from the soy sauce. The dark soy sauce gives this entire dish that beautiful brown caramel color. You get that amazing, delightful sweetness from the ripe pineapples. Adds a little bit of acidity, but the sweetness really balances out the spicy kick from the cayenne pepper. The extra firm tofu really just substantiates the fried rice, and then you get those crunchy, toasty peanuts that really elevate the flavor. The garlic, the ginger, the red onions just melts into there, and you get that beautiful smoky flavor from the chili oil. Adds a little bit of that spiciness as well. Serving the fried rice in the pineapple bowl adds that little bit of visual playfulness. And when you scoop the fried rice along with the juices from the pineapple bowl, it actually adds a lot of flavor utility, not just visual impact. This is one of those recipes that's just so exciting to make at home because it turns your home kitchen into a place where you can make dishes like this that just seems really complicated, but it really isn't. To take a sneak peek inside the cookbooks or to grab your digital or print copy, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check it out. As always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.